Hello Sonites, welcome once again. I hope you're staying healthy and safe. It's Mr. Karan here again. So today I'll be taking maths for grade 8. So the chapter today which I have selected is chapter 13, that is equations and inequalities. So we'll start with the exercises, and I won't be doing all the sums because the sums I have already done in the PPTs as well. I'll be here doing selected sums, and for which I shall be explaining to you if in case any doubt arises. Okay, let's first begin with exercise 13.1. That is question number 1. It says solve the equations. We are asked to solve the equations, right? So as we all know, I have always been telling and I have always been stressing on the point that the variables, we always try to keep it on the left hand side as much as possible, and then the constant and numbers, we try to transpose them to the right hand side. That is exactly what you are going to do now here. As you can see here, the question is 4x plus 14 equal to 8, right? So 4x being the variable and number, we'll keep it in the left hand side. Here equals to 8. When this plus 14, if I take it to the right hand side, becomes minus 14, right? Implies 4x equals to 14 minus 8. How much do we get 14 minus 8? I get as 6, right? So this one, now we are asked to find the value of x. X equals to 6 divided by 4, that is 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 2 is 4. The answer I get is 3 upon 2. Now, moving on to the next question, that is question number 2D. Here I have, from question number 1, I have chosen one sum. From question number 2, I'll be choosing another one sum, that is D a minus 15 equals to 4a plus 3. Let's try to do the same thing. Let's try to follow the same thing here as well. As you can see, the variables here, a. This plus 4a, if I shift it to the left hand side, becomes minus 4a. Here 3 is already there, right? And if when we shift this minus 15, negative of 15 to the right hand side, becomes positive of 15. Clear? So here we have a minus 4a. That means here we have 1, here we have minus 4. Minus 4, 1, we get the value as minus 3a. So 3 plus 15, I get here as 18. So a equals to minus 18 by 3. So the value of a I get as minus 6. Let's cross check again. A minus 15 equals to 4a plus 3. I have brought the variables together and then the constant to the other side. It is a plus 4, when I shift to the left hand side, becomes minus 4, equals to 3. Minus 15 to the right hand side becomes plus 15. So there is plus 1 minus 4, I get minus 3a, equals to 3 plus 15, I get 18. So a equals to 18 divided by minus 3. So the value of a, I get it as minus 6. Question number 3, kindly follow the same method to do question number 3. Question number 4, I shall do one sum. Okay, for question number 4, let me do D. That is 6D equals to 2 bracket D minus 4. The question here is, solve this equation, check each of your answers by substitution. We have to solve this as well as we have to check the answers. So how to go about it? Let's do it. So here we have 6D equals to, when we remove the bracket, it gets multiplied with both the terms. That is 2 into D we get as 2D, minus 2 into 4 we get as 8. So let's follow the same method. 6D, this 2D to the left hand side becomes minus 2D equals to minus 8. 6D minus 2D I get as 4D equals to minus 8. Implies D equals to minus 8 divided by 4. So the value of D I get as minus 2. Now, here comes the checking part. So what we can do is like, we can either take 6D or we can either take 2D minus 4. Either left hand side or the right hand side. Is that clear? So let's make it more simple. Let's try to do it. You can substitute the value of D anywhere that you like. So here I have chosen this 4d minus equals to minus 8 because it seemed rather simple, rather than making a little bit of complications here. So I choose this one, 4d equals to minus 8, right? So here so let's take LHS. I've taken this as 4d, right? So what I can do here is 4 into, what is the value of d that we have got here as minus 2, right? So here you can write putting the value of d equals to minus 2, right? So when you multiply, you get this minus 8, which is equal to right hand side. If you can see here, 4d equals to minus 8. That is 4d equals to minus 8, which is equal to right hand side. Okay, let's move on to the next question. That is question number 5. So as you can see, I've written up the questions here on the whiteboard. So here is an equation that is 2x plus 12 equals to 4x minus 6. So we are asked first, A, solve the equation by first multiplying out the brackets. Okay. So let's first do for A. Let's make it as A. Okay. It says solve the equation by first multiplying out the brackets. Now let's remove the bracket then. 2 into x gives us 2x plus 2 into 12 gives us 24 equals to 4x minus 6. Let's follow the same method again. 2x plus 4x becomes minus 4x equals to minus 6 plus 24 becomes minus 24. Here we get plus 2 minus 4. I get here as minus 2x equals to minus 6 minus 24. We get as minus 30. Minus and minus can be cancelled out. X equals to 30 divided by 2, that is 15. Right. Now, moving on to question number B. Question number B says, solve the equation by first dividing both sides by 2. So, for question number B, 2x plus 12, 4x minus 6. Right? We can do one thing here, if you can follow me closely. 2x plus 12, 4 and 6, they are both in a table of 2. So I can take 2 as common, 2x minus 3, right? Now what we can do is 2x plus 12 divided by 2 equals to 2x minus 3 divided by 2. Dividing both sides by 2. As you can see here, now what we can do is we can cancel out, right? So what remains here is x plus 12 equals to 2x minus 3, right? You can see the continuation here. Okay, so x, this 2x, if I bring it to the left hand side, gives me minus 2x equals to minus 3 plus 12. If I take it to the right hand side, becomes minus 12. If you can see, x, same here, 2x, I have shifted from the right hand side to the left hand side, so it becomes negative or minus 2x. Already we have minus 3 here. So this plus 12, if I shift it to the right hand side, becomes minus 12. So here we get as x minus 2x, I get a minus x, minus 3 minus 12, I get minus 15, minus and minus cancelled, so x equals to 15. That's it. Now, we'll move on to the next question, that is question number 6. So question number 6, I'll be doing number B. There is 5 plus 3x equals to 3 minus 5x. The same thing here, just like question number 4, we are asked to solve the equation and also to check the answer. So once again, let's recheck the question. Number B. So it is number B. 5 plus 3x equals to 3 minus 5x. Okay, let's begin with saying 3x, this minus 5x becomes here plus 5x equals to 3 plus 5 becomes minus 5. 3x plus 5x gives us 8x. 3 minus 5 gives us minus 2. Implies x equals to minus 2 divided by 8. So I get the answer as minus 1 by 4. No, now we are asked to check the answer. So let's do the checking. Let's take the, let's say, let me take this one because it's rather more simplified like the previous sums which we did. I'll take the left hand side, that is 8x, right? Equals to, now let's put the value of x. What is the value of x? We got here as minus 1 by 4, right? So don't forget to mention putting the value of x equals to minus 1 by 4. So here we can cancel. 4 into 2 is 8 and 2 into minus 1 gives us minus 2, which is equal to the right hand side. As you can see, once again I will try. Once again I'm repeating myself again. You can substitute the value of x equal to minus 1 by 4 on either sides. You can either substitute here, you can substitute here, anywhere you can substitute it. It's all the same one. Here I have taken this one because it's more simplified, so it becomes easier also to calculate, right? Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 7. Let me do one sum, that is number C. I'll do C for you. C, that is 4 bracket 2p plus 13. So 2p plus 3, sorry, 2p plus 3 equals to 16p, right? So let's solve it. Let's first remove the bracket. So when I remove the bracket, or when we remove the bracket, so what do we get here? 4 into 2. 4 2 times gives us 8p plus 4 3 times 12 equals to 16p, right? Let's bring the variables. The 16p becomes minus 16p. Here plus 12 to the other side becomes minus 12. 8 plus 8 minus 16 gives us minus 8p equals to minus 12. Minus and minus can be cancelled. P equals to 12 upon 8, which can be cancelled. 4 into 2 is 8, 4 into 3 is 12. So the value of P we got as 3 upon 2, right? Even for question number 8, I'll do one sum. For question number 8, let me do C for you. Z plus 15 equals to 5 bracket 7 minus Z. Okay, this question number 8, what does it say? It says solve these equations, give the answers as fractions. Let's do the same way. Z plus 15, let's remove the bracket. When we remove the bracket, it becomes 5 7 times gives us 35 minus 5 into Z gives us 5Z. So what I can do here is bring the Z together. Z minus 5, if we bring it to the left hand side, becomes plus 5Z equals to 35 plus 15 becomes minus 15. So 5 plus 1 gives us 6Z, and from 35 if you remove 20, how much do we get? From 35 if you remove 15, we get as 20, right? So Z equals to 20 divided by 6. 2 into 3 is 6. 20 times. So the value of Z, so we get this as fraction, that is 10 upon 3. Or else if you want, you can divide it also. On dividing you will get maybe 3 1 upon 3. Okay. Now question number 9. The sums which I am doing here is just a continuation of the PPTs, but the sums which I have done in the PPTs as well. So please make sure that you try to understand and then try to solve the questions by yourself as well. Okay. Now, and for question number 9, it says, look at Shan's homework. There is a mistake on each line of his solution. Copy out his working and correct the mistakes. So the question here is 2 bracket x plus 8 equals 3 bracket 6 minus x. So 2x plus 8 equals to 3, 6 minus x. Okay, now if you look at the textbook, you could see that the solution has already been done, but it seems like there is a mistake in every line. So what we can do, and what we are asked to do, is like we are asked to correct the mistakes and then to do it in a correct way. So when you look in the textbook, when you look at how Shan has done his homework, you can see that from the very second line, the mistake starts. So we'll try to correct it. When you remove the bracket, 2 into x gives us 2x, plus 2 into 8 gives us 16. Here, if you can see, when you look into the Shan's homework, you could see that he did not multiply it. So therefore, it remained the same. So there is where the first mistake number 1 takes place, right? So here we get here is 18 minus 3 into x gives us 3x. Now it's very easy. So what we do is we bring the variable together and the numbers to the other side. So 2x, this minus 3x, when you shift it to the left hand side, becomes plus 3x. This 18 plus 16, when we shift it to the other side, becomes minus 16. So here we get 2 plus 3, 5x. 18 minus 16, 2. So we are getting the answer as fractions, 2 upon 5. Any doubts? Let's cross check again. 2 into x gives us 2x, plus 2 8 times gives us 16. 3 6 times gives us 18, minus 3 into x, 3x. So what we did, we brought the variables together. That is 2x minus 3x becomes plus 3x equals to 18, plus 16 becomes minus 16. 5x, 18 minus 16, 2x equals to 2 by 5. Yes, perfect. Now, I have done number 9. Please go through 10, 11, and 12. It's very simple. From question number 13, I'll do one sum from question number 13. That sum will be number C. I'll do C. Question number 13, C. That is 12 minus 2 m minus 3 equals 2 minus 4. Okay? Please make sure that you follow closely. So the first thing what we have to do not forget, the first thing what we do when we simplify is we follow the rule of BODMAS or BIDMAS, as you say. So the first thing what we have to do here is, first we'll have to remove the brackets, right? Okay, let's get started. 12 minus, when you remove the bracket, 2 into m gives me 2m. So now upon removing the bracket, what happens? The sign changes. So here becomes negative, minus into minus becomes plus. 2 into 3 gives us 6 equals 2 minus 4. Correct? So what I can do now here is, like I'll leave the variable here as it is, minus 2m equals to minus 4, and I'll shift all the numbers to the right hand side. There is minus 4, minus 6, and minus 12. Minus 4, minus 6, minus 12. Here I get minus 2m. Minus 4 minus 6 gives us minus 10. Right? Minus 4 minus 6 gives us minus 10 minus 12. Minus 2m equals to minus 22. Correct? So this minus and minus can be cancelled. M equals to 22 divided by 2. That is 11. So I get the value of m as 11. Correct? Right? Okay, this is question number 13. Number C. I'll be doing question number. There are two sums given in question number 14. So I shall do one, and one it shall be for you to practice about. For 14, I shall do number B. That is x plus 2, x minus 1, minus 3, x minus 2 equals to 4, x minus 3. Okay, so let's solve it. The same way, x, remove the bracket, 2x minus 2 minus 3x minus the minus plus 3 into 2, 6 equals to 4 into x, 4x minus 4, 3 times 12. So we'll bring all the variables together. That is x plus 2x minus 3x minus 4x. Correct? Now, and let's shift all the numbers to the right hand side. That is minus 12, minus 2 becomes plus 2, plus 6 becomes minus 6, right? So if you can see here, 1 plus 2 becomes 3x. This and this can be cancelled. 3x plus 3x minus 3x can be cancelled. We have here minus 4x, right? So here we get as minus 12 plus 2. We get as minus 10. Minus 10 minus 6, right? So you get minus 4x equals to minus 16. Implies minus and minus cancel. X equals to 16 divided by 4. That is, we get the value of x as 4. Let's do a quick cross check. X plus, when you remove the brackets here, that is 2 into x, 2x, minus minus 2 into 1, 2, minus minus 3 into x, 3x, minus the minus plus 3 2 times 6 equals to 4 into x, 4x, minus of 4 3 times 12, right? So what I did here was like I have brought all the variables together. That is x plus 2x, x plus 2x, minus 3x, right? This 4x to the left hand side minus 4x equals to minus 12, right? This plus 2 to the other side becomes minus 2 to the other side becomes plus 2, and plus 6 to the other side becomes minus 6. X plus 2x is 3x, so 3x, there is plus 3x and minus 3x cancelled. So what remains here is minus 4x equals to minus 12 plus 2 minus 10 minus 6. Minus 4x equals to minus 10 minus 6 minus 16. X equals to 16 divided by 4, that is the value of x, we got it as 4. So this is for exercise 13.1. Let's move on to exercise 13.2. So in 13.2, question number 1. I'll do 2 sums from this exercise. Lin picks 3 numbers and calls them A plus 2 and A plus 4. Find the difference between the largest and the smallest number. So the 3 numbers are A plus 2 and A plus 4, right? So the question here number A is find the difference between the largest and the smallest number, right? So the largest number here is A plus 4, and then the smallest number here is minus A. The difference means like minus. So what we can get here is plus A and minus A will be cancelled. So we are remaining with 4. Number B. The sum of the 3 number is 100. Write down an equation to show this. The sum of the three numbers, that is A, we are asked to write an equation, right? That is A plus 2 plus A plus 4 equals to 100. That is your equation. Now number C says solve your equation to find the value of A. Let's solve this one. A plus 2 plus A plus 4 equals to 100. So how many A do we have here? 1, 2 and 3. 3A, 2 plus 4 is 6 equals to 100. 3A equals to 100 plus 6. Other side becomes minus 6. 3A equals to 100 minus 6. How much we get? 94. A equals to 94 divided by 3. Right? When we divide 94 divided by 3, 3 times 9, 4. Right? 3, it will keep on continuing. So what we can take here is the value of A, we can take as 31.3 approximately. Right? Now number D. Write down the values of the 3 numbers. Okay? Number D. Write down the values of 3 numbers. It's very simple. Number D. The first value is A. So the value of A we got as 31.3 approx. Next is A plus 2. There is 31.3 plus 2. That is 31, 32, 33. 33.3. Next is A plus 4. 31.3 plus 4. That is 35.3 approx. Yes, this is question number 1. Okay, one more sum from 13.2, that is question number 3. We can see here 3n and 3n plus 3 are two consecutive multiples of 3. Now we are asked number A. The sum of two numbers is 141. Write down an equation to show this. The two numbers are 3n and 3n plus 3 are two consecutive multiples of 3. Means like multiples of 3 in the sense, it means like whenever you put like any value, it will be a multiple of 3. That means 3n, 3 into 1. Suppose if I put here 1, it becomes 3, right? And here 3 into 1 plus 3, it is 3 plus 3 gives us 6. Both are multiples of 3, right? So number A, the sum of two numbers is 141. Write down an equation. So we are asked to write down an equation. 3n plus 3n plus 3 is 141, right? This is our question number A. It's the equation. Number B, solve the equation to find the value of n. That is number B. We are asked to solve 3n plus 3n plus 3 equals to 141. So it gives us 3n plus 3n, 6n plus 3 equals to 141. 6n equals to 141 minus 3. Plus 6n equals to 141 minus 3 gives us 138. Plus n equals to 138 divided by 6. 2, 3. 23, right? So we got the value of n as 23. Work out the values of two initial numbers. So we are asked to find the value of the two numbers, that is C. 3n was 3 into 23. 3 2 is a 9, 3 2 is a 6. Right? Next is 3n plus 3. That is 3n we get a 69 plus 3. 69, 70, 71 and 72. So these are the two numbers. The values of 3n and 3n plus 3. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubts, please rewind it and please go back and then please make sure you go through again, please. So this is it for 13.2. Now we shall move on to the next one, that is 13.3. The 2. Here you can see that all the sums are like they follow the same pattern only. So not much to be done here. I'll be doing question number 2 first. Solve this simultaneous equation. Y equals to x minus 9. Y equals to x minus 9. And y equals to 3x plus 1. Okay? Equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay? So from 1 and 2 we can see like both the y will be cancelled. It will be cancelled both. So what we finally get is x minus 9 equals to 3x plus 1. Same here, x plus 3 becomes minus 3x. 1 minus 9 to the other side becomes plus 9. X minus 3x gives us minus 2x. 1 plus 9 gives us 10, right? So implies x equals to 10 upon 2. On dividing, we get the value of x as minus 5. Let's go through once again. X minus 9, 3x plus 1. X minus 9 equals to 3x plus 1. X minus 3x, 1 plus 9 minus 2x equals to 10. Yes, I get the value of x as minus 5. So let's find out the value of y. So putting x equals to minus 5 in 1, equation 1. So y equals to x minus 9, that is the value of x is minus 5, right? Minus 5 minus 9 gives us minus 8. That's it, that is question number 2. And from question number 1, 2 and 3 are same. So I have done question number 2. From question number 4, I'll do one sum, that is C. Let me do C for you from question number 4. Question number 4C, that is x plus y equals to minus 2, y equals to x minus 10. Okay? So let's take it as question 1 and question number 2. Right. So what we can do here is like substituting the value of y equals to x minus 10 in equation number 1, or you can write substituting equation number 2 in equation number 1. That is also same, or substituting the value of y equal to x minus 10 in equation 1. That is the same as. So now x plus y equals to minus 2. Now here the value of y is given as x minus 10. So what we can do is like we are going to substitute the value of y, right? So x plus, what is y? X minus 10 equals to minus 2, right? So here we get x plus x, I get here 2x minus 2 is minus 10 to the other side becomes plus 10. 2x equals to 8. X equals to 8 divided by 2, that is 4. X equals to 4, right? So we have got the value of x as 4. Now we can put this value we can put here, and then we can find out the value of y as well, right? So putting x equals to 4 in equation number 2, right? So y equals to what is, okay, y equals to x minus 10, right? So x, the value of x, how much have we got here? 4. 4 minus 10, I get here minus 6. So you can see we have found out the value of x as well. We have found out the value of y too, right? This is question number 4. One more sum I'll do, that is question number 6. Let me do question number 6 for you. This y equals to 2x x equals to, let's take it as 1. X equals to 2y minus 9. You can substitute it either way. Either you can put substitute 1 in 2 or 2 in 1. It's either or same. It's the same. So what I will do here is like substituting substituting, substituting 2 in, okay, substituting 1 in 2. Okay. Here we have x equals to 2y minus 9, right? X equals to 2. Instead of y, I can put 2x, right? This way. Right, we are substituting equation 1 and equation number 2. That means instead of y, I can put 2x, right? So it gives us x equals to 2 into 2, 4x minus 9. Implies x plus 4 to the other side becomes minus 4x equals to minus 9. Here I get minus 3x equals to minus 9. Minus minus cancelled. X equals to 9 divided by 3. That is x equals to 3. Now we have got the value of x. Let's find out the value of y. We can put in equation number 1. Now, so putting x equals to 3 in 1. What is 1? Y equals to 2x. So instead of x, I can put 3. So I get the answer as 6. It's all the same. The only thing what you have to do is like you have to substitute. And when you solve it, you end up with the answers. And when you get the value of one factor, it's also very important that you find out the value of the other as well. Okay? So that's all for 13.3. Now let's move on to 13.4. In 13.4, when you see question number 1, solve each of these pairs of simultaneous equations. Use any method you like. just now as we have done in 13.3, you follow the same method, or you can use any method. It is totally up to your discretion. You can use any method. The ones which I had done earlier is the same. So I will leave this question number 1 for you. Question number 2, I shall do it here. And when I'm done with question number 2, you have to follow same method for question number 3 and question number 4 as well. Okay. So question number 2 here. The question is, here are two simultaneous equations. Okay. There is 2x plus y equals to 19. 3x minus y equals to 21. Let's follow the conditions they have given here. A, add the two sides of these equations and use the result to find the value of x. Okay, we are asked to add the two sides. So let's take as 1 and 2 for number A. Adding 1 and 2. When we add these two together, we get here as 2x plus y plus 3x minus y equals to 19 plus 21. Right? Clear? So here we get, let's bring the like terms together. Plus y and minus y can be cancelled. On cancelling, what is left here? 2x plus 3x gives us 5x equals to 10, 20, 30, 39 plus 1, I get here as 40. Right? So implies x equals to 40 divided by 5. The value of x we get as 8. Right? Number B, find the value of y. So it's very easy now. So number B, where do you want to substitute? Where do you want to put the value? You can put it in, like in any of the equation, either 1 or 2, right? So let me go with 1. Okay. So substituting x equals to 8 in equation 1, right? That is 2x plus y equals to 19, correct? So now let's put the value of x, 8 here. That is 2 into 8 plus y equals to 19, right? 2 8 times gives us 16 plus y equals to 19. Here we get y equals to 19 minus 16. We get the value as 3. That's all. That's question number 2. Okay. Let me do question number 5. One sum for last one sum for question number 5. That is, solve this simultaneous equation. Use any method you wish. Right. I shall do C. Okay. 2x plus y equals to 0. X plus 2y equals to 12. So let this be equation 1, let this be equation number 2. Or yes, let's just go along with that. So we are asked and we are told that we can follow any method. So what I want to do here is I want to modify the equation a little bit. That is equation number 1. If like equation number 1 is 2x plus y equals to 0. So what I want to do here is I'll keep here y equals to plus 2x. If I take it outside, becomes minus 2x, right? So now I've got the value of y equals to minus 2x. Now what I can do is like I can put this in equation number 2, right? So substituting equation 1 in equation number 2. Equation number 2 is x plus 2y equals to 12, right? X plus 2. What is the value of y now? Minus 2 into minus 2x equals to 12. So here I get as x plus the minus 24x. Oh, sorry, not 24. This will be 4x equals to 12. Plus x minus 4x gives us minus 3x equals to 12. Implies x equals to 12 divided by 3. That is x equals to minus 4. Now, since I've got the value of x as minus 4, now it's easier for us to find the value of y. Now, putting x equals to minus 4 in equation 1. You can put anywhere, okay? So y equals to minus 2x is minus 2. What is the value of x we got here is minus 4 into minus 4. 2 4 times gives us 8, minus and minus gives us plus. So that's it. That is your 13.4. Okay, moving on to the next exercise, that is 13.5. As you can see in the whiteboard, I have just got myself ready with the questions. So number 1, it says find the exact positive solution of each of this equation. So you can see here, x squared plus x equals to 30. You can see I have made 2 columns here. Now, we have to find out the exact positive solution. That means like we have to, we have to use the value of x, and then we have to make sure that we get exactly 30. So let's leave 1. Let's start from 2. So what if the value of x is 2? How much do we get here? It becomes 2 squared plus 2, that is 4, plus 2, that is 6, right? Now when we use the value of x as 3, what do we get here? 3 squared plus 3, that is 3 squared is 9 plus 3 is 12, right? Now when we use 4, we get here as 4 squared plus 4, that is 16 plus 4, 20, right? When we use 5, that is 5 squared plus 5, that is 30, right? So we can see, when you see here, we can see that when on using the value of x as 5, we get the, what do we get? We get the exact positive solution, right? Right. So the same way, let's move on to the question number D. So if I use the value of x as 2, so what do we get here? 2 bracket 2 plus 6. That means that is 2 into 8 equals to 16, right? When we use 3 plus 6, that is 3 into 9, that is 27. Let's go on again. 4 plus 6, I get here as 4 into 10, that is 40, right? Now move on. 5, let's move on. 5 plus 6, that is 5 into 11, that is 55, right? Now 6 plus 6, right? That is 6 into 6 plus 6 is 12, that is 72, right? Now 7 plus 6, I get here as 7 into 13, which is 91. So here also we get the exact positive solution, that is number 7, right? So this is for your question number 1. So from question number 2, for question number 2, I'll be doing only one sum. That will be the last sum for the day. And accordingly, please make sure like you have to follow the same method only. So from question number 2, let me do B. From question number 2, I'll do B. That is x squared minus 2x, x squared minus 2x equals to 19.25. Okay, or else x squared minus 2x equals to 19.25, right? So here again the same thing. So x, and these are x squared minus 2x, right? So let's start putting the value. If I put 2 here, right? So what happens? 2 squared minus 2 into 2, right? So what do we get here? That is, we can say equals to 4, right? Minus 2 into 2, 4. I get the answer is 0. Correct? 2 square minus 2x, that is 2 square is 4 minus 2 into 2 is 4. Right? Next, let's use 3. 3 square minus 3 into 3 equals to 9. Minus, sorry. This will be 2 into, this 2 into 3. That is 9 minus 6 I get here as 3. Right. 3 square is 9 minus 2 into 3 is 6. Next, 4. 4 square minus 4 minus 2 into 4. I get here as 16 minus 8. I get the answer as 8. Let's go with 5. 5 square minus 2 into 5. That is 25 minus 10. That is 15. Now, let's go accordingly again. I put 6. It becomes 6 square minus 2 into 6 equals to 36 minus 12. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. Right. So if you can see here, we can see that on putting the values, we can see that we don't find 19.25. So we are asked to find the exact positive solution, right, by trial and error method. So what we can do is, like, when you observe here, 5 square minus 2 into 5, that is 5 square is 25 minus 2 into 5, 10, 25 minus 10, 15. Now 6 square minus 2 into 6, that is 6 square is 36 minus 12 equals 24. Now when we look between this 5 and 6, we can see that 19.25, it lies between 5 and 6. So what shall we do then? .25, it comes between 5 and 6. So let's take 5.1. Let's say 5.1. Okay? 5.1 the whole square minus 2 into 5.1. Right? 5.1 square minus 2 into 5.1. So 51 into 51, that is 1, 5, 5, 25, 1, 10, 6, 2. Right? Point is after two numbers, that is 26.01. So 51 into I get here as 102, that is minus 10.5, that is 26.01 minus 10.2. So let's minus 10.2. 1, 2, 6, 1. That is, I get here 16.21. Okay? Accordingly, let's move on again. Now we have used 5.1. Let's use 5.2. Likewise, 5.2. So 5.2 the whole square minus 2 into 5.2. Let's follow the same method. 52 into 52 gives us 4, 10, 10, 26. That is to the 10. Here we get as 4072. It is 27.04. 27.04. It's looking a little messy, but please bear with me. 5.2 into 2, I get here as 4. It is 10.4. Let's subtract 27.04 minus 10.4. 10 minus 4 is 6. Here gets 6. Here it comes 2 minus 1. I get here 16.64. Okay, 5.2. Let's move on to 5.3. 5.3. So if I put 5.3 square minus 2 into 5.3 equals to, that is 3 into 3 is 9, 3 into 5 is 15, 5 into 3 is 15, 5 into 5 is 25, plus 1, 26, 9, 10, 8, 2, comes 28.09 minus 5.3 into 2 becomes 601. Is that correct? Yes, 10.6. So let's subtract it. 28.09 minus 10.6. 9. Okay. From here, 10 minus 6 is 4. Becomes 7. 2 minus 1 is 1. We are nearing the answer. Is 17.49. Let's leave 5.4. Let's go to 5.5. Let's see. So I get here 5.5 square minus 2 into 5.5. So 55 into 55 gives us 2530. That is 3025 minus 11. So 30.25 minus 11. Okay. So here I get is 5, 2, 10 minus 1 is 9, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 19.25. So as you can see that the solution is 5.5. Work out a positive solution for each of these questions by trial and improvement method. So on putting the value in ascending order, that means from small to big, we could see that 19.5 cannot be directly found. So but we also understand that 19.25 it lies between 15 and 24. Right. Likewise, what we have done is, rather than going increasing order, what we have done is we have taken the points between 5 and 6, like 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. On substituting consecutively, we can see that the solution lies in 5.5. So my dear boys and girls, I understand that this method will not be very clear for you to understand, but I insist that you practice, and then please make sure if you have any doubts, you can click and then you can send it to me, and then so that I can help you with the doubts also. And when it comes to 13.6 video, I will attach it together, not now, but as of now, please make sure that till 13.5, and then the assignments which I have given it covers till 13.5 only. Please make sure, I insist that you practice, and then if you have any doubts, please, you can click it, you can write the question, you can click the questions, and then you can send it to me, and I will help you by solving it. Or if you want me to explain to you better, you can call me up also. I'll be there to help you. Stay safe, stay strong, and thank you very much for your help and cooperation. Thank you.